believe that the road is without options. I'm Anthony, and I'm going to take you through today's HIIT at home workout. We're going to start out with our first warm-up triplet. Good morning, scap push-ups, and bird dogs. We're going to have the hands on the hips, dropping the chest down nice and low, popping up, and pausing at the top. Good. We want to make sure that back is in a nice sharp angle. The knees are back, the hips are up nice and high. We don't want your shoulders to go lower than the hips. At the very bottom, the shoulders and the hips are even. Now our next set of exercises is scap push-ups. So we're going to go down to a plank position. We're going to have the shoulders a little bit in front of the hands here. We're going to push those shoulders out as far as they can. This is where we're focusing, and dropping that chest down and pressing back out. Good. There's a big change. We want to sink that spine down forward and then spread the shoulder blades apart, lifting it back up again. When you're doing a push-up or a plank, you should be in that upwards position with your hands, elbows protracted, reaching towards the floor, making yourself further away from the ground. Our last exercise is going to be dead bugs. So we're going to have you on that all-four position with our legs and feet up in the air. We're going to reach one arm up, one leg up, and come right back in the center. Out and switch, out and switch. Good. Each arm is going to count as only one rep, so we have 10 on each side for dead bugs. So you have 2 rounds, and then it's time to move on to jumping jacks, air squats, and mountain climbers. Good old-fashioned jumping jacks. Feet together, hands together. You guys know exactly what to do here. We want to move these kind of quick. Our goal is to have our hands touch behind our head to get a little bit of a stretch in those shoulders as we go. Now, we're going to do air squats here, nothing fancy. We want those hips a little bit wider than shoulder width. Dropping those hips down below the level of the knees, driving the knees out, lifting the chest up. You guys know what to do on this one. After the air squats, we're going to move on to mountain climbers. We have 10 on each leg where your foot lands on the ground outside of your leg. You want to hit that position nice and steady. We're going to open up those hips and get you nice and ready for the week's worth of workouts. Now our strength. We have 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So 5 sets of 10 dumbbell sumo deadlifts with a tempo. So Erica's going to do these with a pair of dumbbells. The legs are spread nice and far apart. We're going to have those dumbbells in together. We're going to try and touch both heads on the ground. So we have a 3, 1, 1, 1 tempo. So we have 3, 2, 1, hold, up, hold. So 3, 2, 1, hold, and up, and hold. Now relax. We don't want you to hold on the ground. We want your bottom paws to hover 1 inch off the ground so you're really active. We want to really focus on lifting that chest up, putting a lot of tension on that posterior chain to keep you as right as rain. When we get back to the gym, things start to get a little bit heavy. You're going to need those muscles, and we want them to be ready to handle the load. Now, 10, you're going to rest about 60 seconds. And 10 again, rest about 60 seconds. So these 5 sets will take you a little less than 8 minutes. We want you to get through them quick and get you ready for conditioning. Now, conditioning, we have a new format here. We're going to go through a Tabata. A Tabata is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 times. So 20-10, 20-10, 20-10, 20-10. So that'll take 4 minutes. After every 4-minute Tabata, you get a 1-minute rest, 4-minute Tabata, 1-minute rest, 4-minute Tabata, and then you're done. So we have 3 exercises. The first one is going to be dumbbell round overhead. So you can use a pair of dumbbells where you're snapping those weights up and overhead. You got 20 seconds of work here, so we want you to pace these relatively quickly. Up and overhead, and right back down. So you have 18, 19, 20. The weight goes down to the ground. Stand up nice and tall. And breathe. Then 2, 1, and you start to rip it again. So you have 4 minutes or 8 sets in a row of double dumbbell ground overhead. Then you have 1-minute rest, and it's time to move on to push-ups. We're going to go down to that push-up position. Hit the chest to the floor and pop right back up. This is going to be the most difficult part of the Tabata, and relax. Push-ups usually start out pretty hot with a set of 10 to 15 reps, and then they start to fade away by the 5th and 6th round. What we want to see is that your first round and your last round are only 2 reps apart. We don't want to see a huge drop-off. So what I'd like to see is if you could do 15 pretty easily, maybe we start out with 12. So you do 12, 12, 12, 12, then you do 12, then 10, then 10, then 11, and then you finish with your last set of 10. What I don't want to see is 17, 15, 15, 6, 6, 6, because you get burnout. So we want you to try and control the pace so you have a nice, similar amount of work each round. 1-minute rest, and it's time to move on to our last set of Tabata. You have 8 rounds of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, up, down. this one, we do expect you to move for all 20 seconds, as there's nothing physically that's going to hold you back. It's just going to have your lungs breathing heavy. Your arms might be shaking a little bit from the push-ups, and that's a-okay. Enjoy the new format of the workout. Have a great workout and a great rest of your day.